We Americans have been paying more than $800,000 a year for chaplains in the Senate and the House to open each session with a prayer. That's their only duty. There have been prayers from all sorts of religions, but there's never been a prayer delivered by an open atheist. My representative, Mark Pocan of Wisconsin, asked the House chaplain, Patrick Conroy, to allow me to come in as a guest chaplain. About 40% of the time, Conroy has allowed guest chaplains at the invitation of a member of Congress to come in. And there's never been one by an atheist. Mark Pocan, who represents our district, which is more than 50% non-religious, he thought, well, a representative is supposed to represent, and they've had Christians and Hindus and Buddhists and others. Why not have an atheist come in? The chaplain turned me down, saying that, first of all, you need to be ordained, and I am ordained. And when I showed him that, he said, well, you have to still be practicing in the religion in which you were ordained, which is a rule that he has not applied to other people. It was a pretext. It became pretty clear that he was trying to exclude me simply because I'm an atheist. And we non-believers in this country, which are more than a quarter of the population, we're just as capable of participating in our government and solemnizing the affairs of Congress as anyone else. So we sued and we lost. The U.S. District Court of Appeals for D.C. agreed that, in fact, my rights were violated at the time of the lawsuit, that I had injury, and that the chaplain was exercising discretion to discriminate against non-believers. But since in the meantime, after our case was filed, Congress revised its internal rules to clarify that the prayer must be religious, the court was reluctant to interfere with an act of Congress, and they deferred to their authority to discriminate against those of us who are not religious. So we're looking at our options in this case, but for now, atheists and agnostics have been frozen out of participating in the government like anyone else. That's unconstitutional. Our Constitution says there shall be no religious test for public office, and that's exactly what Congress has imposed. So stay tuned. We'll see what other course of action we might pursue to correct this gross injustice and unfairness to the huge number of Americans who don't believe in God and yet still love our country.